Morning, welcome to Eastbourne. This is the return match, Norfolk Angling Club versus Eastbourne Nomads. So we've made the trip down here, we're on the beach, and that's what it looks like. A little bit of surf on the edge, but I believe we're fishing the tide up, so who knows, never been here before in my life. Well, that's a lie, I did when I was about 7, but I didn't go fishing. But we're here. There's a lovely gravel ridge and then it drops away onto clean sand, so should be a nice day out.
21.
Well, we'll see what happens.
That area level or Langley?
You've drawn the right end, Neil.
Have we?
I doubt I'll be seeing you there.
A11. Langley Point.
How are you? Alright, mate. Alright, where are we going?
That's Langley, isn't it? Yes, mate. That's skate park. This end, alright?
So I'll just pick any one of these, alright? Well, Fate is in there. B27.
27.
Cheers. Alright, mate. Right, here we are, we're on the beach. I have drawn peg 27, high number, which apparently is not the best, but I'm in good company. I have got Dan Wood to my left, same as at Bacton. I've got Rob Anderson just the other side of that groin. I've got Roger Cunnington in the same groin as him, just down to my right, and Dave Wade just beyond him. And I brought my dad with me, he's going to watch this one. Fixed ball reel today. I thought we might be fishing for place, but who knows. So there's a bit of sand down the bottom here. Presumably the tide's going to run right up to the top where my shelter is, but we'll start off down here. Kick-off's in about 20 minutes. And I today will be giving you an overview of what it's like from peg 27. But if you go on to Tony's Tackle Sea Match channel in due course, then CJ is supposed to be walking along the beach here today and he'll give you an overview of the whole match. So we'll get down to the water's edge. Looks pretty shallow at the minute. Lovely bit of surf. If we was in a couple of months time you'd fancy that for a bass. But I do like the look of this little hole at the end of this groin. So that's a little deep depression there, and then there's obviously a sandbar, only a little one, and then that goes out onto the main sea. But as that floods up, that hole in there could come into the reckoning. Got these groins to contend with, and I'm told the tide will be flowing right to left, so if I cast straight out that should flow round to Dan. 6 ounce lead should hold apparently. But we don't know anything about it, we don't know anything at all. So as we've never fished it, we've just got to see what everybody else does and follow suit. But it's a beautiful day. It is cold and it has been easterly wind, and I think it still is a bit of that. But that's where I've situated base camp. And we'll move the rest down here in a minute because there's no point being right up there, is there? And then yeah, we'll see how it plays out. Right, this is a bait pack match. So what they've given us is some wraps of fresh blacks, which are there. We've got a little bag of squid. We have got a wrap of frozen blacks, and I don't know what I've done with it, but there it is. There's a mackerel as well. So everyone's got the same. Going to set up with a 6 ounce lead on the bottom, 3 hook flapper, size 4 hooks. We've got some bits and pieces there should we need to adjust anything and make anything happen. I'll introduce you to Rob while he stood up here. How long will it take the tide to get up here?
Here, 3 hours.
Oh right, so we can start off well down there.
I'm gonna walk down there and fish down there to start with. Yeah.
What are you going to catch in the first hour?
Place.
Right, and then followed by what?
I've been under pulling the odd turbot, Peter.
Right.
Yeah, and more place, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You can see a victory on the
I
cards,
think
obviously.
so, Pete. It'll be me or you today, mate.
I don't know. Well, I appreciate your optimism.
Always be positive,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah. That don't look too bad, does it?
Lovely day, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. All right then. What about dogfish? Any dogfish?
Possibly. Yeah.
Right. I'd love to catch a place. Ain't caught one for years and years and years. They live here, don't they?
They do live here. Fingers crossed for you, mate.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Anyway, I won't be disappointed. I'm back out tomorrow night anyway, so
Of course you are. Yeah.
got to recover quickly, and then it's off to Trimmingham.
Lovely.
That'll be bad up there as well.
It'll be good today, Pete.
Yeah,
Be
we'll
positive,
see.
Mate.
No, I think no, it's got water in front of you. Hook, bait on the hooks. That'll do.
We've got a chance.
Yeah, we got a chance. That's all you asked for.
Right.
Well done, mate.
Everything down here.
Yeah, I'll do the same. Right, couple of minutes to the off, and you can see what it's like. Absolutely beautiful day. So I'm going to fish it exactly the same way as I would if I was fishing in Norfolk. 3 hook flapper, size 4 hooks, and the top one has got, I don't know if you can see, black lug tipped with mackerel. Sun's a bit awkward, but straight lug on the middle. Beautiful quality worms these are, and a lug and squid wrap on the bottom. All my stuff's in the tray, and that's it. Going to keep 2 rigs going. We're not going to keep chopping and changing nothing. We're just going to chuck that in the sea until someone proves that we're doing things badly wrong. But there's a lot of shallow water there at the moment. We'll get out as far as we can, and then anyway, then see if there's a fish on the back of them waves. Some good casters in this zone I'm in, so they're going to find some deeper water. But when you look up the beach, there's plenty of deep water at high tide, and we've got all that to come, so I've got to be careful I don't use all my bait before we get to that point. No beads or anything, just 15-pound snoods down to the same old size 4 Arno hooks. Little swivel, bead either side with a tiny little crimp, and that's it. 6 ounce lead on the bottom. Couldn't be easier. It probably won't work, but got to be optimistic. Works everywhere else. First cast is in the water. Rob's already had a inquiry on there, so he got 3 hook loop rig attached to that rod rest. I didn't see what he fired out there, but it was something special, wasn't it? Something amazing.
Very amazing.
We couldn't have been luckier with the weather, could we? I mean, is that sea clear enough to chuck a place up, or?
Yeah, it should be fine, mate. Yeah.
That's what you want. Clear water. But then the dogfish back off then, I suppose, do they? Or will you catch anything anytime? Just.
I think you might. When there's a bit more water in there, out there, you get a few dogs, I would think.
Yeah. I just want to see someone catch something. I'm sure they will. We don't want Backton revisited. No. No. You remember that day. It should have fished better than that, to be fair, but it didn't. Well, everyone's had their first cast and no fish, to my knowledge, or no one I can see anyway, but a bit of colour in that water. I reckon when we get up on these stones here, we'll start to see the rod knocking over. Well, I hope so anyway. But full moon last night, easterly wind all week, high pressure. That'd make a difference most places, but will it here? You never know with fishing, do you? Ever such a comfy venue though. We'd be able to park the car virtually behind the peg. £3.20 for 6 hours parking, and then we're on the scene. This is handy as well, this groin, you can just he's right there, so got a groin between us, loads and loads of room. He's fishing a lot bigger baits than I am, to be fair, but at the moment the results are the same, so we won't worry too much about that. Rob, aren't you worried you're going to use all your bait up? I don't want to put that in your head or anything. No. You know something I don't. There's a lot of inactivity to your right. Yeah, a lot of talking. Well, that's what it's all about. Don't know if you can see in the distance, there's not a lot of tide, but I've got Dan Wood just to my left. We'll go and see him later. But he's out there a long way. Hopefully he's got something. We just need not a morale boost, but we just need an indication that we're doing something right, and it's not that time. No. Amazingly, well, not amazingly, there's obviously no crabs or anything, shrimps working, because the bait's coming back exactly as we chucked them out. So I'm erring on the side of caution. Really small baits, just trying to get a fish on the card, really. Anything I do, and then we'll consider our options when we start to get a bit of water. Another hour, I'd say. 5 hour match. But when we were in the cafe doing the draw, it was the higher numbers people were trying to avoid, so that tells you something. So if you're 26 to 30, perhaps that's not where you want to be. Well, it's definitely not if they don't think it is, but that's fishing, you never know. Before we start filling the buckets up with place, I'll just take you over to Dan. Dan's just catching his breath before the fish come piling up the beach.
You're open, aren't you?
Free at clip down, aren't you, Dan?
Yeah, free at mate.
Whack it, and
Whack
then
it, that's it. Whack it as far as you can.
That's what Dave Wade is doing down the other end. I'll get this side for you. So it's, everything comes out on these fresh blacks, doesn't it? It's up there, so
yeah, they're good. Well, the digging's been a bit difficult lately.
right.
It got cold in the week, and me and Aaron went, and a few others went, and yeah, it was tough going actually.
Yeah.
It was really warm last weekend, and all of a sudden that temperature dropped, didn't it?
Yep.
Well, down here it did. It got really cold. Obviously, we lost quite a lot of the worms. That sort of went a bit stringy.
Right.
But we managed to get enough in the end. Anyway,
Yeah, you've done. Yeah, it's nice selection of bait really, and everyone's got obviously the same. So
yeah,
hopefully we'll see a few fish. And when I've seen, like, you know, different footage of stuff happening down here, talk in the car or in the calf was about avoiding the high numbers.
yeah.
And we ain't done that, have we?
No, we haven't.
No.
I know, and me and you are pegged next to each other again.
Yeah. Well, you're on home territory this time. I wouldn't call Backton
Yeah.
my home territory,
No,
but
no.
you're on the same trace as me, mate. Basically, it's exactly what I use, only I haven't clipped it down. But
Saltwater champions on there.
Are they?
Size 3s.
yeah,
Just saltwater champs. Just a little. I always use
Sharp.
I always use a bit of power gum in the sequence, or I've used for bait stock.
yeah,
No, to be honest with you, Pete, we've sort of drawn the not so good end,
Right.
I'd say. But
of the zone or
yeah,
the beach.
Zone, yeah, the zone where we are really.
Right.
It's, when we got down there, you can see that it was lots.
Oh yeah, no, there's no water in front of us, is there? But does that matter for place and stuff?
Well,
Because
the thing is, obviously, at the start of the match, the boys up the other end on the higher, the deeper water, they're probably more likely to get the fish first, I'd say.
Right.
If there is anything out there.
yeah,
But that easterly wind, though, I think's killed it today as well.
if it fish is bad all the way along, you've got as good a chance up here as anywhere, I suppose.
Well, I just spoke to Sam, and he said he's had a whiting, a 29 centimetre whiting.
Right.
He has first chuck. He said there's been a couple of other small fish caught. But yeah, so they're getting a few fish at the point, but they will do up there because it's, you know, it's a hell of a lot
Deep
deeper up
water,
there.
a lot of
Deeper water.
tide.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly that. But that first cast, I had that out there for about 40 minutes.
Yeah, I saw you weren't
The bait
too
come back in
exactly as it
back out.
went. Yeah, I did note that. Well, mine was the same, but I sort of mine was only out there 15 minutes. I'm on really small bait, so I thought, well, I'll save the bait until
Well, that's the thing. Well, this is the thing. This supplied bait, isn't it?
till later on. You've got to manage it, and then you know at Bacton, you know when I had no fresh bait, Harvey got that bass, and I
That's right,
I couldn't
yeah.
respond. So that's that, isn't it?
Well, he missed the first one, didn't he?
Oh yeah. Well,
because we was chatting when he was next to me. Looked round, his rod's gone over.
laying on the floor.
He's got, oh no, he's gone running back. And he baited up again.
He's doing well, the lad, though. He's under
Yeah.
21 England international. Joe's assistant manager of the team, isn't he? So
Yeah, he's really come on, Harvey, actually, the last sort of couple of years.
yeah, well, it helps having this sort of thing going on, like you
Yeah,
guys to
yeah.
fish it with and stuff, you know, constantly, because you all know what you're doing, don't you? And it just keeps them on their toes. I know when Henry was growing up, he was fishing adult matches, and he had to go with the England stuff to like get to the next level. He had to go through the youth system, but you know, there's still plenty of people, competent people fishing open matches and club matches where I am, so
Yeah.
keeps them on their toes.
You get a good numbers down your way.
We
don't you?
do nowadays, yeah. No, it's been amazing the last couple of years, especially. It's been a right. We've got the right people involved. We've got people who are, you know, where fishing is what they do. You know, John Spalton, Roger, Tony Thomas. You know, we've got really good organisers, and their heart is in the fishing. There's no ulterior motives with anyone. Simon's another one. He's retired. He's been a successful, you know, working for businesses. He's turned his hand to Norfolk Angling Club, and they're the sort of people you need. He's not there to earn money out of it or nothing. He's just there, you know, hobby, innit?
Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is.
It's for the rest of us. None of us make money out of doing this, do we?
You think you're going to come here and make a living out of this? You're not going to know.
Yeah, you are.
You know, we like to spread the money out in our club, you know, in our club matches. Everyone likes to spread the money out a bit, so very small little baits. You've got to be a bit tight, haven't we? With this?
I have. I'm half
Yeah.
that size.
You know, we've got to be a little bit tight.
Yeah, well, it's got to go a long way, 5 hours.
Yeah.
And if there's not much here, I always think in easterly winds anyway, certainly from the course and trout fishing days, you know, when they're not really having it, little tiny bait they can just suck up rather than having to work for it.
There should be some dabs here. There was an angling club match through here yesterday, and I think Chris Kerridge won it. I think he had, Jack said he had 104 points,
Right,
which is
yeah.
not massive amount of points, but
No.
what that was, I think he had a few couple of place, I think, and a few dabs apparently.
Right.
But same old story. Night matches at the moment. Dogs raised, loads of fish being caught.
Yeah, the same up our way,
Yeah.
you know, you can fish in daylight and it would be hard, get there at night, whiting are still knocking around.
Really, yeah. The whitings are sort of thinned out here now. Really.
Oh, they've certainly
Yeah.
thinned out, but you know, we get big pout-ins, there's
Yeah.
the odd codling coming out, first bass have started showing.
Have they? Yeah.
Just need the right conditions, right tide and some good bait. That's what it comes down to, really, isn't it?
We've had a good, we've had some good rays though. It's been some, you know, good fishing for the rays we've had in the matches.
Yeah.
One night I think there was over 20 caught one out in one night. I think Aaron and Gilly had 7 in one evening.
Yeah, it's good going,
Yeah,
yeah.
7 rays.
But it is match fishing, you
Yeah.
know, and you can't go where you want, you can't pick your tide, you just go and make the most of your peg, don't you? And
Of course you do.
you know, you can. I like match fishing, I must admit. I like pledge fishing as well, but this sort of stuff is good. Even if you are at the wrong end of the zone, you know, it's a day out, something to do, innit?
Of course it is. Of course
Learn something.
But,
That's all
but
right.
this is definitely, you know, a good close venue for here. But you would ideally you'd want to be a bit further down that way, really.
Yeah, well, all beaches have got their quirks, haven't they?
Yeah.
And pegs and stuff where you want to be, but
We just, you know, it's like Pete. You just never know. You never know.
No.
All of a sudden, you flick it, splits. You know, you flick it.
oh yeah,
splits.
last hour up here.
Yeah.
If the tide's late getting up here, then you know,
Yeah.
last hour,
Yeah.
couple of dogfish and a place, and you're having
You're
a nice
away.
time. Yeah,
You're away.
save your bait.
Yeah.
Cheers, Dan.
I haven't even used my squid on the mackerel yet.
No, that come in, doesn't it?
A bit later on, I might try that.
While the fishing's quiet, I just take you along to see my mate Roger. Roger, you're responsible for this trip down here. You've done a fantastic job, and you can handle your drink, which some of them haven't managed to do as well, have they?
We try, one does try. That's pretty dire so far.
Yeah, I haven't seen a fish.
He's had a place, 28cm place
Has
beside the
he?
end peg, yeah.
Has he? Well,
So that means they've had, at this point, a place, a white and a dab, I think.
between
No,
the
flounder.
15 of them, and we've had
And I haven't heard of anything from them.
no, we're struggling, aren't we? Dan
Yeah.
next to me, he's firing it out there. That's going a long way, and he's not had a bite. Baits are coming back exactly as they.
Yeah, mine too.
But apparently the tide will. If we're gonna, whatever we're gonna do, we're gonna do in the last couple of hours, or you know.
Yeah,
But
20 past 12 high water.
but Dave's a good caster next door to you.
Yeah.
He's getting out there, isn't he? So
Yeah,
fair play to him.
yeah, we're doing all right.
Yeah. Well, we're not. Well, we're not, are we? But there's always room for improvement with these things,
We've
isn't
driven
there?
4 hours for a fishing match. So
Yeah.
it's, you know,
And then tomorrow night we're doing it again.
yeah, gluttons for punishment.
Yeah, we must be. But no, thank you for all your efforts. You've done a tremendous job all year, really, since this was conceived,
It's
since
been
the
fun.
club got going, you
Yeah.
know, back with a new lease of life.
Yeah, it's been good fun.
It's always been a good angling club, but the last couple of years have really sort of helped it. haven't
taken
they,
off,
you know?
haven't
Yep, got a lot of people fishing, so at least it ain't raining. We've had plenty of rough nights,
be
haven't we?
worse,
So
couldn't it?
yeah, that's right. We'll catch a place, Roger. If they're here, if Dave's caught one, they're obviously here.
I want to take one home.
Well, yeah, that's optimism, that is. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. Anyway, I've got to go and reel triple shot of dog fishing, get us out the
All right,
shit.
well, good luck, mate.
All right, cheers.
See you later.
Well done, Roger. Place. 2 of them. Double shot.
of play.
I might be able to get a. That's brilliant. Yeah, what a cast.
One card.
Right, this is Dave Wade. This is a man I've been wanting to get on the videos for a long time, but he does fantastically well on these South Coast beaches. He's got a 28cm place. He's on a 3-hook clip down, I'm guessing, and he's whacking it a long way. Have you still got the one fish on the card?
Just one, mate, yep.
Roger's just got a double shot.
What a place.
Yeah, so they're now coming on.
Yeah, once that water fills up a little bit, you've got half a... I mean, it's a hard place to be, but...
It can be
You
alright.
need that little bit of water, a little bit of tide, and you might get a few, yeah.
Yeah, right. Well, everyone that's local and all your mates have said exactly the same thing. So,
Yeah, it is.
You all
It's
know the
notorious,
score.
but it's notorious here.
yeah, fair enough, innit? It's you draw bag and you've got to get on with it.
That's it. Well, at least we've got the sun out, mate. I mean, that's something. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a beautiful day.
Oh, no one's moaning, especially
No.
not Roger.
No, Roger said, how big are these? You know?
Well, they're in that bucket. I would say they're similar sort of size to yours. But while you're, because this microphone plays up no end sometimes, particularly with the wind, but match fishing, like in your opinion, that's come on leaps and bounds, hasn't it? The last couple of 3 years and whatever, it's picked
I
up.
mean, you can just tell from the amount of matches there are now.
It's constant,
every
innit?
weekend. There's a pen match somewhere. Or angling trust now as it is. But yeah, there's hundreds of matches. You can travel the country. You look at Sol and his crew.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just relentless. They're just out every weekend. They're fishing all the matches God sends, and you know.
Thing with
good
it
luck to
is though, what's amazed me though since I've been doing it is it's such a small community. You know, the match fishing community,
Yeah.
everyone knows the name. You see the names, don't you?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
you know, they all,
You get
you know,
a few
you read the
people
results.
turn up to matches, but the majority of match anglers, yeah, is, you know, you're looking at between sort of 300 and 500 people, I would imagine.
Yeah.
You see them time after time
Yeah,
after
it's
time,
like
which is
that.
great. I mean, you know, you get to know the faces and you know, you make some good friends, and there's some good lads there.
Yeah, you're spot on. But what I've noticed, people say, oh, there's no kids coming into fishing and stuff, and we have got a few, and when we do, they're brilliant, like Harvey and that. But to be honest, what we're finding is it's people that are coming back to sea fishing, and they're dropping in the club matches, and then some that find a bit of success are having a go in the opens. The kids are all carp fishing. You know, if you go around any lake, you know, with a load of 20-pound carp in it, there's loads of like younger people than we are knocking around. But on the beaches, it's a hard game to play, isn't it? So
It is, you know, beach fishing's the hardest, you know, there is. You can fish piers, you can fish harbours, you can fish all that.
but then you've got tide, weed, wind, you know, the whole lot. It's a, you know, it's so can't learn it really.
You know, the match scene brings out, you know, competitiveness in a lot of people. You know, if you're competitive in any sport and you take up fishing, you're going to be competitive at that.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what people enjoy as well.
Yeah, they
You'll
do.
remember when they come out, they want to win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're out here to win. They're out here to do their best. We all know that doesn't happen week in, week out. You know, and you have to just take the rough with the smooth. But it's that taking the rough with the smooth you've got to accept if you're an ongoing match angler. You know,
I take
something
rough
they
with
turn up-
smooth, I tell you.
No, we've all had plenty of rough. But yeah, no, if you can do that, you can take that in your stride, then, you know, match fishing's for you. I mean, you just keep going and going and going if you enjoy it. You know, if it's all about winning for you, then you're going to be coming and going.
Yeah, and I do find, you know, that there's a 6-match thing. We have people join the club and whatever. Unless you can stick 6 matches, you haven't seen the, you know, pros and cons of it all, have you? You know, you win your first one, but you just got to stick at it, keep trying, haven't you?
Yeah,
right,
absolutely,
Roger.
mate. I knew he'd come good.
Oh, he does. 25.
Lovely.
Beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful looking fish.
Oh, that's a cracker. That is mint condition.
Yeah, nice fish. Darker ones. With
25.
225.
That's what you come for, and you've done it. You've got to be happy with that, Roger.
Beautiful.
Whatever happens.
Love it. Love it. Beautiful things, aren't they?
Yeah. And we've driven 4.5 hours, and the anglers down here are exactly the same as our lot.
Yep.
They all got the same wants, and you're not here to make money, are you? Because no one makes money out of
If you
this.
ever came to make money, you'd soon get out of the game. I know that much.
Yeah.
No.
You're
It's
not-
nice when it happens. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, that's right. Well, thanks for your time, Dave. You've been brilliant.
Quite welcome,
I've
mate.
got to go and do some fishing because I've been wandering around since I got here.
Yeah, no,
Did you get that hat trick of dog?
You'll have some on soon.
They're still on there. I'm just leaving them to soak, to grow. Don't worry about it, Roger. If there's a place here, we'll find it in a bit. See you later. No. Ah. Can't do any more than that. Bait's exactly as you put it out there. Untouched. Never mind. Well, we've not blanked at Eastbourne. Look at the size of that flounder. Probably one of the smallest ones I've ever caught. Beautiful little fish. There he is. Fishing's got to take a back seat though. We've got a shoal of swimmers 50 yards out on the end of the groins, come motoring along, so nothing's going to happen here until they move on. Just keep the rod tip low and hope they don't take the rod off the rest, I suppose. I'm out there a fair way past them. Anyway, we've got a fish. There's a few coming out now, apparently, mixture of bits and pieces. A lot of people still blanking though. I probably am. I bet this in 18 centimetres. There he is, 17 centimetres. 17 3/4 if you open his mouth, so that's bad luck. Can't say anything else other than that. 17.5 centimetres.
It's not big enough, no?
No. Sad that, isn't it? Couple of hours in, and we just keep plodding away with these little squid and black wraps. I don't know, but that's a good way of making the bait last, and it does give you the chance for dogfish, place, probably anything. So don't know. Dan there's a good angler, and he is, and he ain't done any better than me so far, but he might catch light in a minute, who knows. But Roger down there in the distance, he got that double shot and then nothing since, so very much a game of chance, I think, down here anyway. I think it's probably fishing better up the other end, but never can tell. Big beach this is, long way between that pier and the point. Wind's picked up a bit as well, so maybe that'll make a difference, or for the good or worse, I don't know. He's done it!
Praise the Lord, Peter.
Well done, Rob.
Thank you, mate.
Hold him up, I'll get a photo. Nice, hang on. That's good. I'm really struggling, mate.
You had a fish, didn't you?
Yeah, undersized, 17.5 centimetres.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Right.
Whether it's the distance, whether I'm not reaching.
No,
and
it's just luck, innit? 26.
26.
Yeah? 26 all day long.
Yeah. Well done, mate. What they do in the groin that left of you?
Sitting next to me, he's had one flounder, 19.
Right.
Jack Wilkshire's had 3. I think he's had 2 plates in a flounder.
Small ones.
Yeah. I think one of your chaps up there, he's had a place of 35.
Right, yeah.
That's 52 points. And Peter Ayres just come down and spoke to me. I think Julian French had 6 plates.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Apparently.
Rob's just had one next door to
Oh,
me.
is he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good then.
So, yeah, you're doing all right.
Well, just
I can't find anything.
got a flank.
No. Well, I'm doing terribly, so change of tactics on the advice of Billy Plumstead, who's there. I've got to go for distance, so swap to a 1-hook clip down, bang it as far as I can. We've got an hour left, so nice to get a couple of knowledgeable visitors. You can say hello. You can say hello to Dave right now. You're on telly.
Hello Dave, long time no see. I've got a man that says every angler next to him is a really good angler. Oh Pete. Yeah. Yeah, no, here Pemsey, Eastbourne, trying to catch a few place, but I find it a bit hard at the moment. So.
I am, yeah.
He is, yeah.
Cheers for that, well done. 21 dab. First one on the card, so nice little dab, Dan. Yeah, that's there, 19.
And the tail shape's different.
And then the last one's a white.
Underside, 20. Well done,
Yeah,
Oh well.
never mind. Do or die for me. Well done. Keep going, Dan, you're doing well, mate. Half an hour remaining. I'm still on one undersized flounder, so pointless. But yeah, it's a nice day. There's a good bit of wind, there's a good bit of swell. There's probably a little bit too much colour in it, I don't know, but certainly for the place. But it's been hard work. I've found it hard. I think a lot of the fish that have been caught have been at distance, and Rob next to me's got 1 place. That's great to see. And Dan to my left, he's got 3 fish on the card. So in match terms I'm doing awfully, but sometimes you just got to take the highs and lows, move on. So we've got a little while left, another couple of casts, but to be honest, you're chucking it out there, you can leave it 20 minutes and the baits are coming back exactly as I put them out. So I'm not holding that much hope out, but I feel better, I think, than some of the lads who were in the pub last night do. So it's got to count for something. And I've not fished here before, so nice to get down here, meet the Eastbourne Nomads, cracking bunch of people. We knew that from Bacton, but yeah, we've had another go at it, and it'll be interesting to see what has been caught, because by all accounts, people walking along the beach reckon it's been a bit patchy. But it's been great having Rob on the next peg. Dad's out for the day as well, but he's not fishing. And yeah, Long way from Norfolk, but well worth the trip down. Learned a bit today. It's 3 hooks clip down
Lucky
all the way.
double shot.
Oh, that's not luck.
Lucky, mate. It's just
No.
luck, that is.
That's what you need.
Yeah.
All at range on that 3 hook clip down,
Yeah,
isn't
that's
it?
it. It's all we've really ever used it, really.
Yeah, no, it's eye-opening. Right, 23, is it? Oh, it's on 24, 24. Yeah.
Daniel.
That's a better one.
29, isn't it?
Yep,
29?
yep.
He never lets you down, does he?
No, he's done well.
Well done, Danny boy.
Slow start, but you've had them in the end. No dogfish. How are the rest of them doing, do you know?
Not as far as I know. Well, I think Julian was on 7 earlier
Right.
on. Jack's still on 3. I think Joe maybe had 3. I think there's a few people struggling.
Yeah, yeah.
I
No.
don't think it hasn't been great, has it?
No, you've done as well as anyone, haven't you? Definitely.
I'm hoping, how long we got? Half hour.
Yeah.
Hoping to get a couple more at the end, I suppose. Let's see.
Well, you can only ping it out and try. I'm down to 1 hook just for the distance, but not knowing the, you know, the lay of the land, should have gone 3 hooks
Probably
flip.
that tide's running now. The trouble is with you, Pete, you're the wrong side of the groin. I'm alright where I am because I can chuck it right.
Yeah,
up,
I'm
right
struggling
up
a
the
bit
channel
with
up
that, but
there. And I've just got to let it come round. I've gone on to a 6 now. I was on a 5 bounce earlier.
yeah,
I've gone on to a 6. It's holding out there a bit better now.
yeah,
As you know, for the last couple of casts I've had 3
yeah,
fish.
fish. Yeah, no, you've done well.
So there you are. Right,
But yeah, short snoods as well, isn't it? You know,
Yeah.
relatively.
it's only a 3-foot rig.
Yeah, no, it's, you know,
3-foot
it's,
rig, 3 up the line.
that's why we come down here, so we can see how other people do the job.
That's right. No beads on there. None of that bling. Just
No.
Don't think you need it in that. Look at it.
Yeah, no, there's a bit of colour in it, isn't there?
Exactly.
So,
Well,
no, thank you for participating in the video, because if you hadn't have done it, it'd have been bloody desperate, I'll
it's
tell
better
you.
than Backton, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
I never-
I always say it's better
I
than
never
back.
even caught a weaver up there.
No, well, I only managed 1 undersized dab, and if it weren't for Harvey,
Yeah,
I wouldn't
I
have
know.
had a video that day either.
Right, exactly.
Anyway, we're
Well,
doing
I'm
our
trying my
bit.
best for you.
You've done your job, mate.
Cheers, pal.
Well done.
Thanks a lot.
Right, last cast is on the beach, 18 centimetres counts. I got a bass. That is a fluke. He's not a very big one, he's only a little schoolie, but it means I haven't blanked. So I've contributed to Norfolk Angling Club's point score, so that's good. I'm well happy with that, believe it or not. That's been a grueler for me, but I'll get him signed in and that'll be it. If you don't mind measuring him, we'll just get him on the... We'll get it sorted out. Oh, hang on a sec, we got a... It's hard filming and fishing, I'll tell you. He weren't coming off.
He weren't coming off, mate, no.
That's it, you got him. He's only a little dude, but he is
He's more than 18.
more than welcome.
26.
Yeah, that'll go. When that was his, hang
Yeah.
on, shut his mouth.
That's it.
Yeah, he's 26.
happy? I'll get it
Yep,
back to you.
delighted. Well done, mate. Thank you very much. Thank Christ for that.
See you all. We'll sort out another leg, like we said, didn't we? So we're just going to get straight on with the zones. So first in A zone, Mick Webb. Michael.
Well done, Mick. Well done, mate.
Second, Dave Howe. Third, Joe Plumstead. Fourth, Gary Ogden, 50 points. Right, flat and round. Right, heaviest flat, Mick Webb. 52 points. Heaviest rounds, Gary Ogden, 50 points.
Oh,
Thank you very much. Right, B-Zone. B-Zone, first place, Julian French, 85 points.
oh, is that for me? I haven't seen one of them for a long time.
Right, second in B-Zone was myself, 74 points. Third, B-Zone, Jack Wiltshire, 56. Fourth, Julian Love it. Right, heaviest, Zone B, Julie, round, Julie Lovett.
Flat.
The man with the van.
Yeah, he was. This is the heaviest round.
He certainly is.
Julian French.
Thank you very much. The other thing we just got a donation from Gary Ogden. Are they full up? So, what we decided to do was one for the best Nomad and the best Norfolk angler. So the best Nomad was Michael Webb. Oh. Which one do you want, Mick? Don't really want Mick, give it to the girls. What is it? Tequila, Mick. Yeah. Well done. Best Norfolk angler, just Julian Lovick. Okay, so we'll just move on to the final results. Nomads had a total points of 876 points, which is £18 free in old money. And Norfolk had 442 for £9 1 ounce. Hey! Okay, lads, if you'd like to come and...
Right, come and get your prizes.
Well done, Dave.
Well done, mate.
Thanks
Glad
for,
you happened
thanks
in
for
the
your
end.
contribution.
No, you're quite welcome.
Well done, mate.
Lovely to see you, mate.
And you. Nice to meet you, Mick.
Yeah, cheers, Pete. All the best.
Well done. Oh, sorry. That's all right.
We're here in shot.
Got the challenge shield. Come on, Mick, whoever. Come on, Webby.
Webby, come here. Come on, who's the overall winner of the day? He won the day. Webby, what's the day?
Well done, Winkle.
Well done, Mick. Job well done, that is.
One other thing, I just want to say thanks to the Nomads for subsidising the food, the bait and stuff like that. And all the lads getting all the bait this week. I know the bait was a bit soft because of the wet weather, but I thank you all for that, all your hard work.
Joe, thank you very much for all your efforts, mate. We really appreciate you've made a lot of people very happy. We really enjoyed it. Can't ask for more.
I think Roger's planning another leg.
Oh, is he? Oh, that's good of him. We'll have a handicap system in place then.
Last night after a few beers, discussing that we're having a third leg, and you said that whoever won the leg was to choose where it is. So we'll have a think and then we'll work something out.
We'll do it again.
We also had a little side bet as well.
Did we? It was a bit...
It was a bit nifty last night.
Well done. Well, apparently we're going to be doing it all again. Somewhere. Well done. Right. That's it for this one. Thanks for watching.